Is it really Tuesday again? I think that the groundhog just needs to be put away. It is 63. It's 10 o'clock in the morning in February, or end of February actually. It's last day of February. So yeah, I think that groundhog's just dumb. That's all there's to it. I mean, 63 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning. This feels like spring. Maybe it's a false spring. Maybe this is just it's going to hit us with a bunch of snow coming up or something, but man, it feels like spring. I mean, it's 63 degrees. I was just driving with my window down a minute ago in February. There's trees blooming in certain places. Like my willow tree out by the house is starting to bloom. It's just crazy. I mean, this tree over here is starting to bloom. I see the little pink buds on that tree. I don't know what they're called, but I always call them Japanese trees for some reason. This reminds me of, like, you know, you see in some like Japanese portraits or something. That's always what it reminds me. But they're starting to bloom. I haven't seen a lot of things blooming, but it's getting there. So, man, it feels like spring. It feels like we're getting early spring after all. And I'm okay with it getting warm if it stayed this temperature all year long, because my favorite time of year is spring and fall. Perfect temperature for where we live. It's about 63 to 75 ish. It never gets above 75 usually. I will say usually. Sometimes we have no spring and it goes right into summer, or we don't have any fall and it goes right into winter. So usually it's in the 60s, and that's perfect for me. That's where I keep my house at, in the 60s, because that's where I feel good in, temperature wise. And it's nice, 63 degrees today. You can't beat that. I mean, it's nice, and it's supposed to be like this, I think, all week long, for at least the rest of the week. It was kind of cold there for a couple days last week, or like Saturday and Sunday, rainy and cold. Yesterday was rainy but was warmer, and then today, like I said, 63 and at 10 o'clock in the morning. It is going to, I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky. Well, I'm mistaken. There's one little small cloud in the sky. I mean, it's blue skies out right now. It's beautiful. It's going to be a very beautiful day. Just can't believe it. So yeah, I'm actually heading to work today because I got a chiropractor appointment after, and I didn't know how much time I'd have in between trying to get things done. I don't know how much we got to do today after lesson. I'm definitely going to have lunch, because every other Tuesdays we don't do lunch because we're on this fasting for the church. Our pastor has cancer, and he has to go to I think it's right outside Maryland for the NIH. They're doing like this special treatment on him, trying to see if it will work. And to support him, we're doing this 26 weeks of faith thing where we fast every Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, the day we are fasting, we don't go have lunch. We just done one so far. We're doing the next one's not this Tuesday, but it's next Tuesday. So today, eat lunch, so we'll be eating lunch afterwards, and then I don't know what we got to do, but I got an appointment not long after that for my chiropractor appointment, so there will not be much time probably to do any filming. So I figured I'd film on the way to church this morning, and yeah, it's a really nice day out. I mean, you see the sun beaming through. You can't beat it. It's like 63 degrees. It's just beautiful out. Crazy. been seeing my truck somewhere, and there it is. Huh. Same truck, same color and everything. Trying to figure out where it goes, and there it was, sitting on Parkway. I get a truck that's, I think, is unique, and someone always ends up in it. Like, I see another one, the exact same color and everything, even down to the hood stripes. Happens every time. Like, I didn't see a Challenger hardly ever when I bought my Challenger, and then when I bought my Challenger, there was Challengers everywhere. And then I went to my V8 Challenger, and then there was Hemis everywhere. And I was like, are you serious? So I needed a truck because I needed something I could haul stuff in. So I got my truck, and I thought this truck was unique because of the color, because it's a couple years old. It's not brand new, but it's a couple years old, a few years old now. And I'm like, there's no way anybody else has this exact same truck. Nope. There's another one in Bristol. Same color, same hood stripes, everything. Can't believe it. So yeah, not much going on this week. So I've run into a snag with the guitar. I'm waiting on a representative to call me back. I'm trying to go with a solderless kit. I soldered something wrong, soldered something. I don't know. Something's not working. I had the guitar all together. I plugged it in to see if it worked, and I got no sound. I knew I was afraid of that. So, unfortunately, I was afraid of if that was going to happen, and it did. I knew my soldering job was not going to be good. That's not a great solder. I don't even know how to say that. I'm not great at doing that, and that was the weak place. That's where it has to be. I've either soldered something wrong, or it came soldered wrong from the factory, because there's some things that are already soldered before I got to it, and I mean, it's hard telling. Something's not right. That's all I know. I've checked the wires. I'm pretty sure everything's in the right place, but still, something is just not. Something's not right, and I don't know what it is. I'm flabbergasted at what it could be. So I think what I'm going to do is, what I'm trying to do is, I've contacted, if y'all probably, musicians probably know about Sweetwater, and they have a brand on their page, or not. They're selling a set of wiring harnesses on their page called Mojo Tone, and it has a solderless kit where you just put the wires in this terminal. I don't know. The problem is, it didn't tell me the dimensions of this, this kit. So I had to call up there. I'm waiting on a response. I've not heard anything back yet. So on the dimensions of it, hopefully that fixes. But I'm waiting for them to call me back to see if I'm going to be able to throw it in. If it doesn't, I really have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm kind of at a standstill, because that's really the last thing for me to get fixed, for the guitar to be done, and I'm just at a standstill with it. So I don't know. Hopefully, I tried the other kit, the Obsidian wire. Man, you're talking about aggravation. I didn't buy the kit. They got a diagram that you can print out to see if it'll fit. Problem is, their diagram only prints out so big, and it tells you need to make sure your printer's 100%. Well, they put this page in PDF form, and I don't have any program to open up a PDF. I mean, it opens up into the internet, and I can't. From the internet, when I try to print something off, it doesn't allow me to check if the printer's at 100%, size or whatever. So I measure, I print one off, it comes back, I check to see what the size, because they have a little scale down there to show how big, 100 millimeters should be. Well, it's off 10 millimeters, it's 10 millimeters shorter than 100. So I'm thinking, well, I can just add 10 millimeters to the length of what it says on the diagram. Their measurements are not even right. So that has me worried. I'm like, well, if they don't even know what their own measurements are, how do I know that this is 100% certain that this is even what it's supposed to be, and this is not just junk drawing or whatever mapped out? So I measured mine. It's off completely from what the new measurements are. So I don't know. I'm afraid to, because their company, if I bought something off of them, the only thing they do for refunds is they don't even give you a refund. They give you store credit. Well, what good does that do me if the one product that I need is the only product that you sell for that shape of guitar is not, well, it's not going to fit my guitar. So what good is store credit going to do me? So kind of just, I don't know what I'm going to do here. And I'll talk a little bit more about that on Thursday's video, but yeah, I'm just kind of standing still with it. Just got to figure out a game plan with it, and I just don't know. I'm kind of up in the air with what I'm going to do with it, unless I can find someone that's really good at soldering, can run down the mistake that I made, or maybe the mistake that the company made when they gave it to me, or when they sold it to us. But I'm not good at it. Wiring and stuff, it's just not my skill. So hopefully I get a call back from one of the experts at Sweetwater. They'll let me know the dimensions of the center line of the pots, and hopefully it's close enough that I can make it work, or it is exact and I can throw it in there. It'll be good, no problem. But as much hassle I've had out of this problem, I'm not crossing my fingers, or I'm not holding my breath, I guess you say. So, well, I'll talk more about that on Thursday, on what my plan is, or if I've gotten a solution. But right now, I'm about at church here. Let's notice this place over here. I don't know what this place is. Is that a business, or? I didn't even notice that was there. Kind of hidden a little bit. But yeah, that's really the only thing I got going on this week. I'm just enjoying this weather. And like I said, I mean, you can't beat it. The weather is nice. And hopefully this chiropractor visit that I'm going to do today helps my back, because I desperately need my back to be fixed, because I am in a lot of pain. More pain than I ever want anybody to be in. I'll pull in here in my spot. Under a park. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Short video today. Just ramble a little bit about my guitar, I guess, and what I'm going to do today. But you'll catch my Thursday video. Maybe I'll get you an update on what's going on with there, and hopefully I have a solution to my problem. And definitely be looking for the Saturday video. Like, comment, subscribe. We're getting some more subscribers into our channel, and I appreciate that. All the new subscribers that are joining us, I appreciate you watching and subscribing. That means a lot. That 500 is coming close, and when we get to that magical 500 mark, we will be doing a giveaway for a hat. And that doesn't mean if you've already been subscribed that you're not included. Absolutely. We're going to do some kind of a contest or giveaway or some kind of thing that probably like a sharing contest. If you share, you get an entry, something to that effect. That's kind of what we did last time when we did a giveaway. And so anybody that wants to share our video when we do our giveaway will get entered into the contest to win a hat. And it could be this hat, or it could be the dad hat, or even the beanie, or the flat bill snapback. Any of the hats that we got there, any color, because we got multiple different colors. Black is not the only color that we got. So we'll whoever wins, we'll ask them which one they want and what color they want, and we'll send it to them. So just help us out, get us there to that 500. The sooner we get there, then we can do that giveaway for you. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that magical 1,000, which I think it's even more than that now that we need to have for to start getting paid. It used to be 1,000. I think it's more than that now. It's hard telling. They keep changing the rules further and further out every time we get close. Well, I mean, we haven't gotten close, but they keep on changing the rules. So, we'll catch you on Thursday, and I'll see you then.